All of us have scars, but not all of them are visible. Some you might see if I pointed them out to you, but there are others too, different, intangible, invisible, inside me so deep they cannot be removed. A great massive scar, filling the gap where my joy was inadvertently ripped from me. Every day I see this scar where others do not. When I look in the mirror I see this thing, this mass, occupying a space within me it does not own. Like a monstrous Tyrannosaurus haphazardly dumped amidst a medieval exhibit, it robs the glamour from all that surrounds it, leaving only a great, dead skeleton. A skeleton that stalks my every hope and dream. It lurks on the fork of every restaurant I might ever hope to eat at. Under the bed of every girl I might ever hope to sleep with. On the passport stamp of every country I might ever hope to visit. And haunts me not as one ghost, but all four, bearing the agony of the past, the malice of the present, the looming threat of the future, in whose shadow I cower in absolute terror. But worst of all it could ever be, it haunts me as the ghost of a friend whom I love dearly, who died early, cut from the world as he was cut from me. I see in its empty eyes what I could have been. I wish and hope and beg. Why? Was not my choice to fight this battle. It was not won on the valor of my sword, nor at the cost of the blood that stained it. Never shall I be rewarded. Stand among the great many others who have done the same. Shed a tear of sorrow for those who have fought and died. Shed a tear of joy for those who remain. Never shall I be decorated, discharged, and discerned from all of you, because you cannot see my scar. And if I showed you my scar, you would feel not pride and respect, but pity and sorrow. But I have returned from battle victorious. I have shed blood, and unlike the citizen soldier, I have vanquished not the foe but the friend, splattered not the enemy's blood but my own. I may not have slogged through the marshes of Vietnam, or roasted in the deserts of Afghanistan, but I have slogged through swamps of bandages, sweltered in the anticipation of the day I could walk again, open my eye again, lie in a bed where I couldn't hear the sound of my automatized heartbeat, or see the flow of my own chemical-ridden blood. I spit on your valor, treasure it though you may. While you have watched your friends die, I have watched myself die. Never will you know what it is like to be torn apart, stapled back together again, to awaken Frankenstein, but to have the memories of Romeo. I curse your valor. As I see myself, I see your valor. March, turn, display the colors. Ready, aim, fire! Ready, aim, fire! Ready, aim, fire! 21 times, but who did you shoot? I was blindfolded, I could not see. Was it the beauty or the beast? I dare not look, for no matter which part lies dead, a part of me is gone for good. Gone. Gone forever. But only for the good if I choose to make it so, which I vow that I shall do.
He's a bullet. Sharp and smart, not like a lot of guys you'll find these days. He tries to keep the lies loaded and tell only truths to your face, but it'd be a lie if he told himself he could do it. The kind of guy that ends only the dirtiest of fights and kisses only the vulnerable girls. But what a sweet kiss it can be. And then he walks away, smiling the fakest of smiles just to help pass the day while no one visible sticks a foot out to break a common ritual, telling jokes to get laughs that proves he hasn't lost it yet, and it hasn't lost him, while the most important people in his life might have. Bang, bang! He's a bullet and he doesn't know it. He plays the big shot, pushing everyone aside, never settling to ride shotgun. He's got a grin like a Cheshire cat when he's feeling devious, right before he jumps the gun, going off half-cocked and trying to keep a stiff upper lip as she attempts to bite down on his shell. Holding it in her teeth like a trophy, she spits him out on the pavement like a bitter aftertaste, while a scared little one pulls the wool over his eyes in a game of war. Bang, bang! He's a bullet and he loves it. He can't break your heart, but he'll run right through it, make you lose your breath. And when he's gone, all you have left is a hole where he cut for a split second. The worst part is, there's no retrieval policy to get him back. She had to learn the hard way that it's a one-shot kind of deal, so maybe you should stop yelling at him and step off, because anywhere he goes is a hazard, and he knows it. She can only bring him closer just to send him off again. Bang, bang. He's a bullet and he'll wipe the smile off your face just as quickly as he put it there. But he's intoxicating, and he's addicting, and he's absolutely beautiful. And that may be the one thing about himself that he's still not so sure of. one of those people that hasn't got family, but he still has a family, and he's always there to catch you when you trip and fall. He's got your back so well, he's almost in your back, even when you don't have his nearly as well. He's always got a word to speak to make you think when the tears are falling and there's nothing to say. He'll put you in the situation where you can't feel as guilty as you want to for having him when he can't even find himself. But you know you jump in front of him to save him from himself when his mind is racing and out of control. He says it's always an accident. Bang, bang! He's a bullet, and nothing more than a bullet in a world of loaded guns.
Guys, all right, settle down. It's time to get to work. No, seriously, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, please. It's Thursday. I hate Thursdays. Look, I have instructions I need to give you. I'm not telling you how to do this assignment for my benefit. I already know how to do it. Matt! What do you want? Then don't draw my attention again. You know what? Sounds to me like all of you want homework tonight. And the thought of having to grade that extra assignment tomorrow made me snap. All right, that's it, sit down. Yeah, I'm flicking the lights at you. Now get yourself a desk, put your butt in the chair, put your head up, pull your earbuds out, put your cell phones away, put a pleasant expression on your face and accept the gift I'm about to give you. Take out a pen or a pencil, put it in the hand you write with. With your other hand, take out a piece of paper, put it on a desk. You're going to start to fill that paper word by word, line by line, until the entire sheet is covered, yes, both front and back. When you're done, you will quietly pack up your things, nod a sympathetic farewell to your friends who are still writing, and you will leave. Before the bell or after the bell, it makes no difference to me. I'm here till 4, so I'm not stressed about time. Now go through the files in your head, find the one you're passionate about, pull it out, put it on your desk, sift through it. Find the brilliant that is already there and write. Just write. Write it down. Write it all down. Don't edit, just write. Trust yourselves. You know how to do this. And when the final bell rang at 2:05, I looked around my room, and it was still full of kids writing. It's been 5 years and they haven't stopped yet. They might not be the perfect students. In fact, most were surplus from the start, already being broken and not worth keeping. They were the ones who cried out too much, spoke too much, drank too much, ate too much. I wanted to provide for them a space that was big enough to hold them as they were. So this is for them, who learned how it feels to press ink into paper so deep they could see themselves imprinted into the page 3 inches down. Like newborn stories, they wailed while we said, breathe, you've got this. And this is for those always confused, falling down rabbit holes, lost in mirrors, who found a way to write themselves real again, mostly through hasty scribblings on the back of college acceptance letters from places far away. And this is for us, who feel like Frankenstein but have dreams of being Romeo. No, we are already masterpieces. I have heard that if we can learn to read the mysteries written into scars, we can unlock the secret of flight. To those I've watched take wing, keep going. You deserve this. Use your brilliance as currents to carry you to places where people will remember your name. And this is for the vulnerable girl who bang, bang, shoots off her mouth louder than anyone. When she's got something to say, you better listen. Spinning flames, she's blazing new paths. It's no wonder she trains to fight fires. And this is for that girl who understands that fat is not a fairy tale. Take up your space as magnificent. You could have faked it, but instead you lifted the heart flat, bellied up to the mic, and with best foot forward and wrists exposed, opened your mouth and began to conjure images of revelations. Tell us the truth. Let lonely spill from your pen. Speak to us, poet. We are listening. We can handle your stories. Make us think about why we blame the bus instead of the people who didn't see it coming. Give us a new perspective on mayonnaise. Teach us how not to be a foster mom to somebody else's pain. Paint beautiful our obsessions. Keep using the world to motivate you. It's your right as an artist. So this is for you, who knows how long 10 minutes can feel when there's a blank piece of paper staring at you, but who overcame that fear anyways. And this is from mine, the Decatur High School varsity poets, who are making the world a better fucking place one writing prompt at a time.